Hi, welcome back to the Aroundtable. I am your host, Steven, and today I'll be talking about the 10th episode, the season finale of Star Trek Strange New Worlds. This one being called A Quality of Mercy. If you haven't seen it, I don't recommend you watch this right now. Watch it first and come back and take a look at this, okay? So that being said, I'm going to go into some of the stuff. This basically the episode, again, touches upon Pike's knowledge of his disfigurement in 10 years from now. They go to they're delivering supplies to a base near the neutral zone, and one of the I guess the the commander of the base, his son wants to meet Pike, and Pike realizes this is one of the cadets that he saves or doesn't save in the future, and where Pike becomes disfigured, and Pike kind of leaves the room, disoriented, and decides he wants to write a letter to this boy and let him know what his fate will be and hopefully avoid it. And as he does that, future Pike comes in using a time crystal from the Klingon monastery, right? So but what I liked, what got me jumping up and down like a little schoolboy, the outfit from Future Pike was that of the Star Trek, the original series from the Wrath of Khan, the red suit. It's kind of fixed to mix in with Strange New Worlds attire. It's their take on it, but you can see it's the red outfit from the Next Generation from the movies, which I thought was a great little tip of the hat there. That was great. Also, if you notice, this is an episode based on Balance of Terror, which is another Romulan Federation where they have kind of a game of cat and mouse with each other. This is kind of like that. It's just very similar. Even the lighting, when Pike sits on the chair, his darkness. Look at the Kirk one. It's really interesting. I like this. So basically, future Pike comes to tell him, says, I understand what you're doing. You think you're saving yourself, and you do. He goes, I look pretty good, and I'm not disfigured. But it causes a domino effect, which will lead to catastrophic future. And he sends Pike to this 7 years in advance, which you see Pike still helming the Enterprise, and they are basically going to start a war with the Romulans. We finally meet the Romulans in Strange New Worlds, which is really neat. I liked it. It was again cat and mouse with them, because they can't really see them. Spock finds a way to follow their trail, their signature. And also, another thing, we get the introduction of the USS Farragut, which is being led by none other than James T. Kirk, who is played by Paul Wesley. Paul Wesley, I think, kind of like Ethan Peck when he first came out as Spock, he's a little over his head. He's playing one of the iconic characters of this series, right? So, and then you got Anson Mount there, whose charisma again is off the charts on this sucker. This guy, I don't know, maybe James Bond. Think about it. He doesn't quite match Anson Mount's level. I think Anson Mount has more time to deal with this guy. Just like Peck when he was in Discovery, I didn't like him as Spock at first, but as he came more and more, I got to appreciate his take. And I think hopefully we'll see more of this Kirk, and we'll get used to it. But right now, when they're together facing off, there's no contest. Like Mount is just destroying him. But that's my belief. Good episode. I like that they deal again with a bit of time travel with consequences, and that the thing is that you saw that Pike is coming to the conclusion he's not the most important part. He's got to save Spock, and all his choices lead to Spock becoming disfigured or dead. So that was really great to see. Nice cliffhanger with Una getting arrested for her augmentation. Overall, a great episode. Great little throwbacks. Oh, you heard the engineer? Sounded Scottish to me. Hey, Captain, if my grandmother had wheels, she'd be a wagon, we all kind of hoping that's Scotty. I think that's got to be Scotty. Nice little touch there. There was these nice little references. I really liked it. They've really done a great job with this series. And as this last episode, it ended off on a high note for me. I think it's one of the best episodes out there. And I think it goes toe-to-toe with... This could be actually the best first season of any Star Trek series since the first one. Since Deep Space Nine, let's say. Strong. There have been, for me, a couple of too fluffy episodes. But hey, you got to go sometimes fluffy. And that's okay. But overall, the quality of Mercy, I liked Anson Mount's Pike, how he's willing to discuss things with the Romulans, although Kirk brings it up like his hesitation can cause the war. So, I like that duality of these two different captains. That's very interesting. I hope they do more and they have a couple of run-ins and they do the situation differently. Overall, a great episode. I liked it. The nice little throwbacks, little fan service there. Really great. So far, this series is I really enjoyed it. I can't wait for more. I hope they do 12 seasons. If it's half as good as this, keep going. You're doing great. Forget about Picard. It's over. Sorry to say. But this is it. This is my review. I think this is one of the best series since first season since Deep Space Nine. And that's my take on it. So this is Stephen from the Roundtable saying, hope you liked it. Let us know what you think of the episode. Good parts, bad points. Do you agree with what I said? Do you think the guy who played Kirk was a little weak compared to Mount? I think he needs to get a couple of more episodes in. But other than that, good choice to play Captain Kirk. He didn't play it like the hammy, like, I want to live, and risk. Risk is our business, over the top. It was kind of like the original way Kirk was started off in the series before it became a little bit over the top, right? But overall, like the series, looking forward to more. Live long and prosper. Hit the like button, subscribe. We'd love to hear from you. All right? Be part of the Aroundtable Federation. All right? Signing off.